We're going to discuss about Moodle lesson. So what is a Moodle lesson? Moodle lesson enables teachers to make content which can adapt to a learner's responses. This is useful for decision-making exercises, simulations, independent revision, and subject practice. For example, in Science 7, Teaching Cells, a student may first choose if they want to read a text or watch a video, and when they have taken the information, they may answer some quick questions to check understanding. How do you make a Moodle lesson? First, you have to turn editing on, selecting lesson from the activity chooser. Put a name, for example, cells, and a description here. You may choose to display the description on the course page by ticking the box. There are other settings here that can be expanded by clicking the links. Now let's go to the appearance. This Show More displays all possible options. Administrators can decide what displays by default and what is accessed from the Show More link. We can see a help icon here. This gives more information about each setting. You may upload a file that is useful in the link media section. A percentage progress bar, a menu example, a list of pages can be displayed. The number in this part, maximum number of answers, defines the response option our teacher has for each lesson. This can be easily changed later. Here in availability, there is a time limit or a password in a lesson. Please be noted that time limit cannot be used if the users are going to do the lesson offline, on the Moodle app. Next, is flow control. In this option, we can let the students review the lesson but not repeat the lesson. We can control if they may try the questions again and decide how often and what happens when they answer correctly. There are many options, but these are similar to the other activities. After that, we can click Save and Display, which will take us to the Edit tab to decide what to do first. Note, it is important to plan your lesson structure ahead so that you know where you are going. We have 4 options here. Import a question, add a cluster, add a content page, and add a question page. Existing questions can be imported in certain formats. A cluster is a group of questions pages which appear randomly to students. We will be using only the 2 options left. For a content page, it contains information, while a question page offers a type of question, for example, true or false. Let's first go to the content. You may input text, images, videos, and links here in a content page. It's important to make the connections, or simply known as jumps. This jumps to subsequent pages, which is why we should plan our lesson ahead so that we know what page are we jumping to next. Since we haven't made any other pages, we will leave them as they are for now. They will appear as names in the list of options. Again, we will leave them as they are for now. As we save the lesson, we can see the first page here, cells. We can see here the title, its type, which is a content page, jumps and actions such as adding a new page, duplicating, editing, deleting, etc. For example, we need to add 2 pages, one with a video and one with a text. We click Add New Page, Add Content Page, and add our text page. For the text page, you can copy a text, article, discussion from your source. For example, this discussion that I have researched before. You just had to copy the text, and paste it in the text box. You may also copy a photo. Scroll down to the jumps. We give the option to the students to going back to watch a video or testing yourself. Again, since these pages still does not exist, for now, let us ignore the jumps. After saving, we need to click again Add a New Page, then add a content page to add our video page. For the video page, we can excerpt a video from YouTube. For instance, we searched for Cell Science and choose this video. First thing you should do is copy the link, then go back to Moodle. Click Insert Media, then Video. Paste the link here and click the display options. Enter a title of your choice, a size of your video, for example, 700, and click Insert Media. We can now look at those jumps since we have 3 pages available. These pages will not be navigated correctly until we fix the connection through the pages. First thing to do is click the edit icon of the first page and go to Jumps. Now, we can see in the options the two pages we made earlier, the video page and text page. We can link the first option to a text page and second option to video page. Lastly, we add a question page which will test the student's understanding. As we click the question page, we decide what type of question we will use. For now, let us choose multiple choice. Give a name to your question, then the question. Scroll down. Answers are put in these empty boxes. These may include images, media, and links. When the students get the right answer, we can, if we want to, direct them to the next question or the end of a lesson. When they got the wrong answer, we can, again, if we want to, let them stay on the same page until they get the correct answer, proceed to the next question or proceed to the end of the lesson. Note, we must check if all the jumps are correct. It is preferable to name the pages according to its title to avoid confusion on the navigation.